NicoB! Back with some more Master Detective Archives Rain Code. When we last left off, oh goody, it's Fubuki's lucky day. And by a lucky day, I mean, oh, look, there's a guy who's dead. Ah, shit, better rewind to save him. Ah, shit, he still died. Better rewind to save, there we go, he's saved. And of course, Fubuki, in her own goofy way, discovers that all this was part of some crazy casino shenanigans. So she and Talara team up to take him down and was basically the equivalent of him, hey, look over there. Bump. Oh, I guess it was nothing. Oh, look, I won. But it was cute because we really get to see Halara and Fubuki actually do a lot of like stuff together in the main story. So it's kind of nice to see them actually interact. Then on Halara's side, we got ourselves a nice little mystery. Granted, it was really easy to figure out who the bad guy was like literally 2 seconds into it, but more of a how done it than a who done it. As we discover a man seemingly drowned in a fish tank, but in reality was actually drowned in an entire room, which is kind of wild. And leads to a cute ending with Yakou letting them look after their own kitty. By the way, I guess this will point out something I didn't even pick up at the end. So at the start of last case, Yakou was asking Halara where all the milk was. And the insinuation is that Halara had been taking it and giving it to the cats. So at the end, he was like, next time, ask me about it. Ah, cute. Very cute. But I'm enjoying these. These are fun little, like, just extra bits that and helps us to, like, focus on these characters and hang out with them, like, one last time. It may not be any, like, groundbreaking or revelatory, like, side plots or something that, like, show something in the main story. Granted, we might get that with Yakou, depending on where that goes. But I'm glad to just sort of hang out with these characters potentially for the last time, because we don't really know if they actually would show up again in a sequel. I wouldn't put it past Hidaka to honestly just, like, replace the detectives with a bunch of new ones, as that is generally his kind of go-to for every game. That's what he did in Danganronpa. Though they might still at least show up in some way as more like a cameo. But anyway, last episode, NPC Hat said, keep in mind, if Yuma married Fubuki, he'd have to keep reminding her that they're married and have kids constantly. You're right, he would. It would be like that movie 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, where he says like a video like waiting for Fubuki every time she wakes up in the morning. She has to watch it and it shows like her whole life, what's been happening, that you're married, she has kids. She's like, that's who these little rascals who were sleeping in bed with me are. Underrated movie, by the way. The movie's actually surprisingly funny for a movie starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. My favorite line of the movie was when Adam Sandler is like, he gets like a gift from like Drew Barrymore's father or something, and it's I can't remember what it was. It's like some random. It's a CD of the Beach Boys or something. It was like it's like greatest hits of the Beach Boys. He's like, wow, what a great way for me to remember all the great times I had with you and your daughter. What an asshole! It's so funny. But anyway, NPC Hat, thank you so much for your incredibly accurate comment. And it's that reason you are comment of the day. But all right, we only got 2 left, and thankfully, I think we're saving some of the best for last here. With our good old pal Vivia and also Yakou. But before we get to that, we gotta see their gumshoe gab. So first off, Vivia. I think this should be interesting. Vivia is still like my favorite character in this game. Is easily, I think, the most interesting, but also like I think Hidaka's most like different character, right? Like he hasn't really done a character like Vivia, I feel, and it was I don't know, it was great. And also Alex Lee did a great job with voicing him too.
What's wrong, Vivia? Were you reading Fantastique again?
Are we gonna talk about how you tried to stab me earlier? Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet. Wait, that was after Yakou died. This is probably before he's dead.
No, it's a mystery this time. I think these are nice once in a while.
Oh, so you read those too?
I guess it doesn't fit me.
It is a bit of a cliche for a detective to read mystery novels. So you haven't read the genre in a while. What's this one about?
Well, I suppose I'd feel comfortable telling you.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
The protagonist is an earnest rookie detective. He began his investigation after receiving a request from a certain girl. Her mother died under suspicious circumstances. Who killed the girl's mother, and why? The rookie detective continues his desperate investigation. He seeks the truth, all for the sake of this girl. But the truth that awaits him is cruel. For the girl murdered her own mother.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow, what a twist!
What a twist! Very M. Night Shyamalan-y.
Any harm, but her actions unintentionally caused her mother's horrible death. It was a tragic accident. The rookie detective didn't know if it was right to solve this mystery.
Oh, interesting. This is actually interesting that how much this is like sort of ties into the final, or not the final case, the case with the Yakou as well.
What was the point in exposing this cruel truth to the public? Under a standard set of values, one would keep it a secret and remain quiet. There would be no benefit to telling the innocent girl she was the cause of her mother's death. However, the girl wanted that mystery to be solved with all her heart, not knowing she was the culprit all along. Should we reveal the truth to those who seek it, no matter how cruel it may be? Would you say lies made from kindness are truly kind? What do you think the rookie detective did in the end? Or rather, what would you have done, Yuma?
Me?
Solve the mystery. Wouldn't have solved the mystery. I'm not sure.
What would I do? It's a difficult question.
Exactly. I know. It's hard.
What did the rookie do in the end?
Well, human cells will always replace one another. The old vanishes, and in time, the new turns old. Considering that, am I the same person at birth as I am at death?
No, technically not. No, definitely not. You were technically after like 10 years, you were like physically like a different person than you were 10 years ago. You like literally shed all of your old cells. Gross. Over in the corner is like literally like another whole like a dust pile of what you used to be. It's like, you need to vacuum your room up more often.
There you go again, trying to muddy the waters. Are you saying I should just read it myself?
Well, who knows?
You told me pretty much the whole thing, but kept the conclusion a secret. Wait, that book's story, is it about you, Vivia?
Why do you say that?
It's something you mentioned before. Not all mysteries should be solved.
Oh.
Maybe it's your personal experience that led you to believe that.
Your deduction makes sense, but I'm not sure myself.
Please don't dodge the subject.
I told you, didn't I? I don't think all mysteries should be solved. Whether the story I told you now is from a book or my life, it doesn't change a thing. Anyway, I'm off to explore another world inside a book.
So, which is it? If that's what Vivia's been through, why tell me about it? Maybe in his own way, he wants me to understand him. That would be nice if it's true. Maybe this is an unsolvable mystery.
Master, you and Vivia have forged the ultimate bond together. Good for you, Master.
Oh.
I'm happy for you.
Thought he was gonna profess his love to me. Damn it! Son of a bitch! He's such a fucking dope character, dude. God damn. He is such a fascinating character. I am so enamored by him. He's definitely my favorite of the group. Then Halara. Actually, I don't know. If I had to include Yakou in that group, where would I put him? I think I still put Halara, and then Yakou, then Fubuki, then Desahiko. I think that's probably my tier list. But I do really like Yakou. I do. Especially, honestly, I found it even more engaging by the end when he did what he did, you know? All right, in that case, let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm actually excited to have a full story all about Vivia. Vivia visits a building to investigate an unsolved case. However, the elevator leading to the roof stops, leaving him stuck with a woman. Inside with a woman. Trapped within the motionless box, Vivia closes in on the truth as he faces life and death. Sounds like it's a job for him to go ghost. Go Danny Phantom.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path. Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them and make progress down that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral. To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse.
And that is very true in this city.
And so, I too am dying in this moment.
And I couldn't be happier. The Near-Death Detective.
It doesn't seem to be moving at all. And the management company isn't responding either.
Hey, another new face, too. More new Rui art.
I guess we just have to wait. If you wait long enough, everything will come to an end. Just as there is rain unceasing, a day will come when the sun doesn't rise, and when the oceans dry up too.
Now, I will say, if you're claustrophobic and trapped in an elevator, this is probably not the shit you'd want to be hearing. Oh my god, shut up, dude, what the fuck? Shut up! Get out of here!
One day, you will die, and so will I.
Or that. Think you're gonna get fucking, like, stabbed or something in the neck.
Is that supposed to be a joke? How can you talk about death in this situation?
I'm not enjoying this situation enough to make light jokes about it.
I think I'd find things a bit more enjoyable if I wasn't trapped in here with you.
I apologize if I've offended you. I wish to avoid all unnecessary fights.
It's too much effort.
Same goes for me. Sorry I raised my voice. I'm not used to situations like this.
Nor am I. We found something we agree on.
Aren't you afraid?
Afraid?
Of all this? We're stuck in an elevator, hanging in midair. What if something happens and we fall to our deaths?
I don't think I'm afraid.
What if the elevator is never fixed and we're trapped here forever?
Then it'll be like a coffin. I actually think it would be rather cozy. I could just sleep here until I die.
What's with you and your death wish?
It's not like I intended to have one. It's hard to describe. Thinking of death is like breathing to me.
Do you find it fun to live like that?
Isn't that what life is all about? There are things that I find fun. For example, I love reading stories. For some reason, I feel more alive when I can invest in a story's protagonist.
Me too, bro. I feel ya.
I also love gazing at the beauty found in nature. Seeing plants sway in the breeze brings joy to my heart.
You sure are a strange one.
Am I? What about you? What makes you happy?
Well, I suppose I like to observe life.
Observe life?
I used to be a nurse. I've seen many lives saved and lost at the hospital. Life should be more precious than diamonds. But some people are treated more poorly than a pebble on the road. Isn't that strange? A life is a life, so why should its value be different depending on the person? So now, whenever I look at people, I watch their lives. I wonder how valuable each life may be.
You're also kind of strange.
Am I?
Speaking of which, I didn't catch your name. I'm Vivia. Who are you?
I'm Rio.
Rio. I think we may have met before. Do you remember?
This is an interesting one. This is already off to a very interesting start.
Hey, Vivia. Everyone else is out on a job. How long are you gonna stay there?
Until I die?
Until I'm dead. How far to the left does the chimney go that he can actually fit, or the fireplace go that he can actually stick his whole legs back there? He's tall as fuck too. Usually fireplaces don't extend that far to the left and right of the open hole.
You gotta be kidding me. Do I have to pull the pieces of you out of there once you're a skeleton?
Unless you're in an industrial fucking oven.
If you have free time, why don't you help work on some unsolved cases?
Chief, do I look like I have a lot of free time to you?
You look like you're so bored you could die.
I wish.
Look, just hear me out as a way to kill time. There have been a series of suspicious deaths lately. People jumping to their demise from a certain building. The first one was over 5 years ago, and people have been periodically jumping ever since. There's been over 10 confirmed cases.
What's suspicious about that? They came across a building to jump off of when they happened to feel like dying. That's probably all there is to it.
That could be true for 1 or 2 cases, but over 10 times in the same spot? That's unusual, no matter how you look at it.
Are you suggesting someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes?
We won't know until it's investigated. It'd be an absolute nightmare if someone is getting their kicks killing people and making it look like suicide. For the sake of the town's safety, it's not something we can ignore. That's where we come in.
There's no point in investigating it. All we will find is boring reality.
No matter how boring it is, it's still reality. There's value in finding it.
Detectives are such troublesome creatures.
Aren't you one too?
Huh?
Don't look at me all surprised. Why'd you come here if you're no detective? Aren't you here to solve mysterious crimes and help those who are lost?
Yeah, again, another thing I'm really appreciating this DLC is seeing Yakou interact with the other members of the group as well, and it shows why they care about him. Because most part, we kind of only saw him interacting mainly with Yuma in the main story, not necessarily with everyone else. So this gives a lot of context to everyone's, how truly upset everybody was and why they care.
He asked me why I came to this town. I don't understand it myself. I'm not actively searching for a place to die just yet. I'm not here to be a detective searching for the truth. It's nothing so pure or sincere. The reason I came to this city was due to my impatience with living. What did I seek by coming here? What do I expect from this place? That was a woman in a red raincoat. That reminds me, the chief did mention something. Around the building where the suicides occur, a suspicious woman in a red raincoat has often been spotted. I'm not interested in the truth, but I am interested in her. I should try to tag along behind her without being spotted.
Yay! Oh, hell yes! I'm controlling Vivia, and I've got his amazing Naruto run. It's more like, I like the Naruto run. It's like, it's not so much that like he's throwing his arms back. It's more that he's too lazy to lift them up, so they just kind of hang there lifelessly. Just kind of glides along. It looks really funny though. Freaking Vivia time. I blend into the night. The hell? The hell did she get over there? Woo! I'm Batman.
Sheesh.
Guess you should have been a little while. Oh, shit. Damn it. I was like, wow, I get really close to her. And oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Blech. Apparently I get a little too close to her.
I see. This is the perfect building for dying.
I should know.
We've met before? Are you sure about that? I don't remember you at all. Are you sure it was me you met?
There's no mistake. You have that smell.
Smell?
You smell faintly of death.
What do you mean by that? That's rather rude.
Do you live in this building?
Yes. Why?
From what I've heard, there hasn't been anyone living in this building for a long time.
Who said that? Oh, was it the people around here? They probably have a grudge against this place. They say the building blocks the sun, or that it's sinking into the bedrock.
What about all the people who have fallen to their deaths from this place? Is that nothing but a groundless rumor, too?
Of course it is.
But it isn't. It's fact. Even the newspapers have articles about it. If you live here, then you must have heard about it. Many unsolved cases in the city have been completely left alone. Of course, this has nothing to do with me. I have no interest or desire to know the truth. However, I am somewhat interested in you.
Are you hitting on me?
I suppose you could take it that way.
I see. To be honest, I'm interested in you too.
Oh shit, we should do it right here in the elevator.
Although it's more that your life force makes me curious. It's... how do I put this? Faint. Thinner than paper. Almost as though I can see death waiting on the other side.
I could say the same about you. Sheesh. This is a hassle. I guess I'll get to the point. You killed them, didn't you?
I did it?
You lured people from the city here and pushed them off the building, making it appear like suicide. Why did you kill them? There's no benefit in it for you. For fun? You wanted to see them die? Or did you develop a special interest in the value of people's lives? If so, that makes you a serial killer.
Me? A killer? Well then, I guess that means you're trapped inside an elevator with a killer.
Strangely, I've found myself in situations like this often. Whether I want it or not, death finds its way to me.
You're not afraid?
Afraid? No, it's more like observing from a great distance as dark clouds slowly spread out over the ocean.
I don't quite get it, but it doesn't sound joyful to me. Though, you were like this from the very beginning. Truth be told, I can tell when someone has a death wish. I sense their desire to go to the other side. Yes, you remind me of them.
The other side? Did all those you lured here feel the same way?
Lord? You're mistaken. I didn't do anything myself. I was just here. People like you happen to show up here. Then they depart to the other side on their own.
You really want to insist that you weren't involved? That all those who died came here of their own accord?
That's right. Aren't you the same way?
Me? Perhaps.
Now we fight.
I want to die someday, and perhaps this is a fitting place for it.
The view here is nice, don't you think? That's certainly an added benefit. The journey here wasn't easy, but things are just getting started. Vivia, let's save Kanai Ward. Together.
That's not why I came to this city.
Yeah, so he's having I'm guessing he had the same kind of like conversation, right? With everybody. I mean, we saw it with Yuma, but everybody in the same spot there.
Right. I'm counting on you then. Wait, what did you say?
Wait, what?
Did I mishear you?
I don't care what happens to Kanai Ward, and I have no intention to obey orders from the WDO either. I just want some peace and quiet. A calming place where time will gently pass by.
What are you talking about? You're not gonna find that here. The only place you can find perfect peace is heaven. And the only ones who can reach it are the dead. Wait, don't tell me you...
Just leave me alone.
I can't do that. We need your help. Hey, Vivia!
Yeah, I like the little arc that Vivia went through, you know. By the end, with Yuma, he became someone who wanted to find the truth, you know?
I've always been able to see the dead, and what they tell me is always true. The truth has been exhausting for me, for as long as I can remember. Even when I cover my eyes and ears, their voices continue to whisper it to me. Please, be quiet. No matter how much I beg for it, the calm will never come. Where's the perfect peace? It's found in death.
Ah, there's the look. Everyone who steps into this elevator has the same look in their eyes. They want to escape reality as soon as possible. They don't care where they end up, as long as they can get away. This elevator will take you to your desired exit. The path to the other side.
And it's your job to see them off. You've seen so many on their way from here. It's like you are the guide to the afterlife.
So what if I am? Aren't you similar?
Perhaps. That may be true. It moved.
Life is like this elevator. Once it moves, it will not stop. I can hear them.
The demons.
Hey, Vivia! Where are you? Hey, Vivia! Where are you?
That voice.
Do you recognize it?
No.
If you have any attachments in this world, I suggest you don't depart.
Attachments? If that's the case, why did you go to the other side?
Huh?
The first of those who died was a woman wearing a red raincoat.
Oh.
Her name was Rio. It was written in a newspaper article.
Oh, is he talking to her as a ghost?
Why do you still ride this elevator? even after death. Isn't it because you're still attached to this world?
Who are you? You don't seem like an ordinary human.
I'm a regular detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side.
I see. Still, you surprised me. You knew I was already dead.
I told you in the beginning, and you smelled of death.
You did.
You're responsible for stopping this elevator, using some spiritual power, or whatever. You haven't been guiding the suicidal to the roof of this building. You've been stopping the elevator in an attempt to make them reconsider.
Oh.
You sure are a mean one. You knew all along.
Did you try to save them?
Yes. As I'm sure you know, I haven't been able to stop a single one. More than 10. And I've watched all of them go. That's why I think it's my fault. Because I chose this place for my own death. It's become rather famous for suicides. I was just tired of living. I wanted to go somewhere far away from this place.
But you regret it.
Yes. That's why I always stop the elevator whenever someone comes here. So I can speak to them. But I've never been able to convince them otherwise. All I've done is provide some time to think things over. Everyone who comes here has claimed none would be saddened by their deaths. I've never been able to get them to recant those words.
That should be expected. After all, it is the truth. Everyone must overcome the death of others to keep on living. No one can remain in place and look back every time.
Is that so? We're almost to the roof. From here on, I can do nothing to stop this. Please listen. Even if you get to the roof, don't step out onto the floor.
Why?
Because they will try to take you. As long as you don't listen to them, you'll be able to shake it off. That's because you're here to investigate what happened, not for your own death.
I don't know about that. The moment I got on the elevator, I think I made up my mind.
No! You must be determined to survive! Otherwise they will take you!
Life
The other spirits?
and death. I fail to see the border between the two anymore. They both overlap. I can no longer tell which one is the real me.
Then please, think of the people you will leave behind! You must have some in your life. Are you really going to depart without saying farewell to them? There must be someone you'll regret not saying goodbye to.
If I had someone like that, I wouldn't be here. I have no one.
We need your help.
Jeez. This is a really good one. This is a really fucking good one. Vivia, not disappointing.
Isn't it cool to have a detective agency in a submarine?
You know, this is all, and again, it's just showing, because Vivia, out of everybody, seemed actually the most affected by Yakou's death, and and it really gives reason why he didn't want Yuma to find out the truth, you know? This is really good.
If you ever have trouble here in Kanai Ward, just come on by. The other detectives and I will always have your back. In exchange, you better watch out for us, too.
What a pain.
If you ever need something, let me know.
I want peace and quiet.
Huh?
I want to be left alone.
There's no way I can do that. We're pals, aren't we? Vivia, you've barely eaten a thing since you came here. You're looking kind of emaciated.
I'm eating well enough.
That's not for eating, that's for reading.
Same thing.
How could they be the same thing? Do you hate the food in this town or something? The hotel restaurants offer lots of different choices. I'm sure you'll find something you can eat.
And only some of those are made of people.
All right, today's my treat. Let's go get dinner at a restaurant.
Meat buds.
Why bother with all that trouble? I wish you'd leave me alone.
I can't do that. I may not look it, but I can be pretty persistent. You told me one thing, so now I have to do the opposite. That's just how I am. That's what made me the detective I am today.
Don't wish for death. At this rate, he'll be taken away. They're growing stronger. Each new one makes them more formidable. They will even take hold of the living. We've arrived. They're coming.
The supernatural element of this one is wild. Was it like the spirits of those departed? All become as one.
So death awaits me here.
Death awaits you.
Don't go any further!
Oh yeah. Oh, touch me. Yeah.
They aren't moving. It's almost as though they haven't noticed you.
I thought so. They're only able to take away the living.
Then you're also...
I'm the same as you all. I'm a ghost.
No way!
However, in my case, my body still lingers in this world.
What does that mean? Who are you?
I've already told you. I'm an ordinary detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side.
You know what? This just shows me Vivia just needs his own game. This shit is awesome. Oh my god, I fucking love this one. Oh my god, it's so good. It's got me by the balls.
My ghost form to try talking to you. And thanks to that, I can't be dragged out of here.
Really? I don't quite understand, but you sure are a mysterious person.
What? So I get back in there.
I wouldn't mind walking away on my own, but I refuse to let someone take me away from here. That is not the peace I desire.
So you've reconsidered?
There is no need for you to be imprisoned here. I think your atonement has been fulfilled. Isn't it about time you sever your attachments here?
No. I want to remain behind. I need to ensure they don't take anyone else who comes here. Not everyone is as strong as you are.
I'm not strong at all. I've just grown used to death. Also, will the elevator move again? Or is it stuck on the roof?
Yeah, until someone pushes the button.
Vivia! Are you there?
That's Chief Yakou.
Oh yeah! Pry that shit open, Yakou.
He's not here? Damn it. I'm at the wrong place. I thought he'd come here to investigate. I'm so exhausted.
He took the stairs all the way to the roof to chase after the elevator.
He must have been worried about you. I've watched over 10 people depart, but he's the first one I've seen come looking for the dead. You have a place you can return to. Perhaps that's the difference between us.
Honestly, I don't care for all the noise. I'm rather envious of your world.
However, if you have a place to return home to, you should.
Home, huh? I find myself hesitating. I don't know which path I should take.
Isn't it obvious?
Hey, Vivia! Where did you go?
It also shows how much Yakou cared about everybody too, you know? I mean, yes, he ended up using them for his own ends, but... And I don't think that's not why he's like, you know, terrified and actively searching for Vivia. It is because he is worried about him, because he cares about him.
Please, go back to him. I'm sure he's waiting for you to return.
Vivia, I was looking all over for you. You had such a solemn look on your face when you left, so I had a hunch. What happened?
I got a bit lost.
Getting lost at your age? Then again, you didn't come to this city that long ago, so I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go back to my awesome agency office.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path. Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them and make it to the end of that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral. To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse. And so, I too am dying in this moment. However, as long as I continue to travel this path, I may enjoy some peaceful scenery. Beyond the truth. Perhaps the peace I desire can be found there.
Well, fuck me, was that not the best one? Holy shit, dude. Holy God almighty, that was such a good one. I can't even... I didn't talk much now because it was so good. Oh, I knew I recognized that voice. It was Erica Mendez that did Rio. So I knew I recognized that voice actress. God damn, that was so fucking good. Of course Vivia would have the best one, right? Was the best one so far. Grant, we still have one more. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. That really honestly... And honestly, you know what? That just made me love this game even more, dude. Because it reminded me of like... Even if some things, like the very, very tail end aren't, you know, like I thought they didn't maybe stick the landing entirely. God damn. Those moments with Vivia and stuff and the confrontation with Makoto and everything, and just a lot of these moments where you hang out with these detectives and get to know them and stuff. Fuck, it was so good in this game. This game has such great characters. Fucking hell. All right, well, with that, it's time to get the final one with Yakou, and I honestly feel this is going to be pretty sad. Because you can only get this in the final chapter of the game, right? After he's already been dead.
Jeez. Things have been getting troubling lately. Yuma, you got anything to share that could cheer me up?
Huh? I don't know what to say when I'm put on the spot like that.
Where are the meat buns, Yuma? Get the goddamn meat buns!
How are things going with you and Kurumi? I want you to pull on my heartstrings with stories of young love.
There's nothing like that between us. It's not like I like her or anything.
You're just not being honest with yourself.
What about you, Chief? From the looks of things, you appear to be single.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I thought you said you used to be pretty popular.
Sure was. Back in my prime, I went way beyond 3 and 4 timing. Everybody was head over heels for me.
You sure about that?
Nah, I seriously doubt it.
They'd all be fighting for my attention whenever I got a minute of free time. Oh, and they'd get so jealous if they found out they weren't my one and only. It was adorable. They were like cute little kittens, the way they'd come up to me wanting a drink.
Huh? Wanting a drink? Wait a minute.
It's a fantasy pets. Hostesses. Pets.
Are you talking about pets?
Huh? Pets? Like dogs and cats? Well, I did say they were like kittens.
He's got me there. I'm sure the chief is actually talking about...
Oh, hostesses?
You're referring to a hostess club.
Oh.
The women all worked there, didn't they?
What? No!
No!
You admitted they were all asking you for drinks.
Crap!
Chief, you don't need to put on airs like that. You're not a kid anymore.
I guess hostess clubs do exist in this universe.
I'm sorry. The truth is, I wasn't popular at all.
Nobody ever liked me. God damn it.
Why would you lie about that?
Well, Yuma, just remember one thing.
Huh? What?
I'm speaking here as a man with much more life experience, not as your chief. If you fall in love with a woman, you have to protect her, no matter what. That, and that alone, is why men are made to be men.
Huh? Sure.
What's up with Fuzzhead? He looks so serious.
I'll keep that in mind, but what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Well, I stopped visiting the girl I liked for a while. When I was broke, then I found out she quit and went back home. People only realize how important something is after they've lost it.
I don't quite understand. I can't tell if he's being serious or not. He laughed it off at the end, but I could tell that story was important to him. I'll keep what he said in mind.
No, clearly you don't, Yuma.
You and Yakou have forged the ultimate bond together.
For he's fucking dead. Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting there'd be some
Good for you, Master.
references.
I'm happy for you.
Lacking context, though. Oh, poor Yakou. All right, well, I think we got plenty of time then to check it out, guys. The last of the DLC sub-stories, Yakou himself. Thank you, my detective. A voice calls out to Yakou as he walks in the darkness. Sweet but somber reminds me of that day. Was this like him after he died? Or is this him as a zombie or something? Oh, God. That'd be hella fucked up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I think it fucking is. Literally in the homunculus lab. Oh, God. Are we gonna see like how he got the shit that he gave to Yuma?
Darling. Darling.
I hope you didn't play this before you finished the main game. I mean, honestly, what would you be doing if you did? Oh, wow. I was not expecting this.
Yes, I'm Yuma! Chief, you understand me?
Oh. Okay, so he's already... oh, the light. Light burns. That was, So he's actually already given it to him, and now he's walking away.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the ultimate master detective. I won't cause any trouble for you.
Yeah, there's a reason they saved this one for the very end. As the last of these DLC cases.
That depends on the payment.
God, never did pay back. Lara, fuck that bitch. Stole my money. That's one way to get down the stairs.
Darling.
It's fine. Just pop my shoulder back into place. All good.
Chief, please stay with us.
Aw.
I got a bit lost.
Oh, hey. Cute. Then this one's actually referencing Vivia's DLC. Yuma?
You haven't grown up at all.
Oh, no. Interesting. I don't think we even... Yeah, we didn't actually see this spot over here. She also a zombie, or she just is just imagining this?
I've been waiting for you, my darling.
Thank you, my detective. Oh man, this is gonna be a sad one. Fuck. Oh god. 5 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I quit.
Oh, wait! I promise I'll figure out some way to pay you by tomorrow. Please wait just another 2 days. No, a week. Wait for another week, please.
It's not about the money. Take a look at this town. Everything's changed. Nobody wants detectives here.
No rain.
That's not true. The place has grown so big, it's just harder to see those in trouble. There are many people in need of our help.
Where are they then? We haven't had a single customer for a month. If there's any trouble, just ask Amaterasu. They do everything, right? Why bother hiring a detective?
But this is our town. If we don't protect it, who will?
Our town? How long will you keep dreaming? This place belongs to Amaterasu now.
But we promised we'd protect this town together!
But protect it from what? Let the peacekeepers handle it. I hear that Amaterasu pays them pretty well. I'm hoping they'll interview me there soon. Yakou, I feel bad saying this, but you should quit being a detective and find a proper job.
What, you think this gig isn't proper?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, I think you're out of your mind. Listen, you leave me alone from here on out. I don't want you dragging me down when I try to join the peacekeepers.
Hey!
I'm all alone now.
Suddenly, Yakuza.
Hey there, Chief.
Fucking carrier comes out. Hey, Yaku, what are you doing out here?
When are you gonna pay your rent?
Sorry, I'm gathering the money for that right now.
You said that last week!
Ow.
And if you can't get me the money by today, I'll sell this place off to Amaterasu like I first planned. They'll pay a lot better than renting it out to you.
I understand. I'll do something about it today. Actually, could you wait until the end of the month?
Not a chance!
Oh. Ah, fuck.
Jeez.
Are you with the Nocturnal Detective Agency?
Yes?
I'm looking for this person. I'll put a down payment of 100,000. If you find the target and bring her to me, it'll be 1 million. How about it?
A million? I'll do it. Please give me this job.
The woman currently works at a lab for Amaterasu Corporation.
Amaterasu again. That's annoying.
Is there a problem? If so, I can find someone else.
No, there's no problem. Yeah, screw Amaterasu, am I right?
Wonderful. Contact me once you find that woman.
Understood. Just for my reference, what do you do with the gal once I find her?
You'd be better off not getting too nosy.
$1 million covers 6 months worth of rent. Luck is back on my side.
The fuck? Seriously? What is the inflation in this city?
I'd better start on the job right away.
It's like trying to pay rent in California. Gotta wait for the textures to load in. Still Nintendo Switch. Come on, newspaper.
That's the woman. Excuse me. What nice weather we're having.
It's raining?
I like the rain? Fine, here's the truth. I'm a detective. Someone hired me to search for you.
Ah, got it. I think I know why. I probably know your client, too. So, are you going to contact him? I'll go right now if you want.
Wait! Damn it. What am I doing? I should have just called the client right away. Who is my client? He didn't seem like the usual sort. I work as a detective because I want to protect the city. I can't work for him if he's a criminal or something. Even if he's my client. Are you laughing? Hey, I'm dead serious about my job.
Sorry, I was just contemplating how your head must be full of rust.
I'll take that as a compliment?
It wasn't one. Well, I suppose an antique has its own charms.
Antique?
Your client is from our lab's rival organization. He's probably a headhunter. It's not uncommon. I get offers like this all the time.
Oh. Oh. So he's from the fucking, whatever the hell they're called, the other people that were working on the homunculus research. The UG.
Some try more forceful methods, such as hiring a detective.
Oh. Because you're a researcher at Amaterasu.
That's right. To be honest, it's not that great of a place. My boss is an ass, and my colleagues are all depressed. When their own research doesn't go well, they yell and throw mugs at me. Just the other day...
Ma'am, do you realize you have diamonds for irises? That's the thing about this game, no things. Everyone's got weird, like, crazy shaped irises.
Anyway, if my research is successful, it'll open a whole new field in regenerative medicine. It's still ongoing, but so far, it can repair nerve cells by simply ingesting medication.
Simply by eating people.
Do you understand how incredible that is? Do you see?
Yeah, I don't know about all this. Are you really supposed to tell me what you're researching? Shouldn't that stuff be kept secret? I'd really love to avoid getting dragged into a weird mess.
Oh, no. Well, whatever. Just make sure you don't tell anyone else. You should be good at that if you're a detective, right?
Of course.
Well, then, will you also keep quiet about where I am?
Yes, of course. Wait, hold on. You're asking me to lie to my client? That's entirely different.
How so? You could just say you never found me.
This is my job. It'd be one thing if he was a criminal or something, but a headhunter... There's no reason for me to keep quiet. My livelihood is on the line. A million is on the line.
And I say I don't like it. Can't you respect my wishes? I live in this town. You said you wanted to protect us, so why don't you start with protecting me?
Well, hold on.
I work for Amaterasu because I'm from this town. I wanted to stay here, so I chose to work for them. I don't want to go anywhere else. If you're from around here, then you should feel the same way.
You were born here as well?
Will you really sell me out for some cash? Or will you protect your fellow citizen, born in the same town? Which part is your real work, Mr. Detective?
I knew I shouldn't have spoken with her. After hearing all that, is there any possible way I could sell her out? Is that something a detective would do? All right, I'll leave you be. But you said you're not happy at your current workplace, yeah? In that case, I think you should really consider his offer.
No matter what comes my way, I have no plans to change my mind. I love this town.
Yeah. I also love this place. That's why I work as a detective. Damn it! My million!
Oh shit!
You're...
I found you.
Oh,
Watch
fuck!
out! Get out of here now! That's not the sort of headhunting I'd imagined.
You bastard!
I won't let you have your way in this town. I'm the only detective Kanai Ward's got. You got that?
You dumb bitch! Give me that gun! Ow!
Guess this is the last chance I'll have to enjoy the scenery. Ow!
I heard your detective agency was here. Are you okay? You're hurt.
I need a submarine.
Do I look okay to you? I'm hurting all over thanks to you. I lost my pay, and now I'm being forced to cover the damages to that cafe. All my friends are gone. I have nothing left.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why are you here? The client's long gone. I have no business with you.
Why do you insist on being a detective? Even if you're doing it for the city's sake, aren't you getting tired of it?
When I was a kid, I'd gather with all the neighborhood kids and play detective. I loved it. I made matching badges for my friends and we went around patrolling. I was so proud to wear it on my chest. I let it get to my head. I said our group of detectives would protect this town. It's been decades. But I still can't bring myself to lie to my childhood friends. Kanai Ward is going through some major changes. All the more reason why we need detectives here. So, I've decided to continue being the only one.
You haven't grown up at all.
That's...
What?
Thanks for protecting me earlier. You know, more people may be coming after me. So I'd like to make you an offer, Mr. Detective. How would you like to work as my bodyguard?
So wait, did he actually, was that one of his friends when he was a kid, or? Is that what that was suggesting? Yeah. So you haven't changed at all? Ah. What are the odds? I wasn't sure. I was like, wait, the friend, or that like he dropped the badge or something, like he kept it with them. But no, I think it was that's what it's saying. You just haven't changed at all. That's why she said that. Oh.
I knew this day would come. Thank goodness for my research. This medicine can regenerate nerve cells. It's still in development, but I suppose I can leave a sample behind. It might be completed if someone takes over my research. It may even regenerate zombified brain cells.
Ah.
Look at you. Protecting me. Thanks, my sweet detective. You've done well.
Oh.
If the medication doesn't help, maybe you'd feel better if you saw me again?
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, man. This game is something special, though. It's funny, those last two are actually really short. They were easily, I think, some of the shortest ones of the whole group. But funny enough, they were the best ones of the whole group too. So, like both Vivia's and Yakou's were insanely poignant. Oh my god! Which I'm actually glad to. What a great way to actually finish off the remaining stuff of this game, because that's gonna sit with me for a while, man. You know, this game definitely isn't perfect, but I really, really fucking enjoyed it. And this just sort of like, I think, kind of sealed that for me. I think I'm actually glad that this is the last thing that I got to do, you know, because I was feeling a little like, after that, just that ending, you know, it just wasn't, just like, they just had a few things about it that I was like, I just wasn't crazy about, but I'm glad that we actually ended up, like, initially I was like, I feel like this DLC is kind of pointless, like this, like, I'm not sure like how I feel about it. It seems like almost like this is essentially going to be like free time events or whatever from Danganronpa that I paid for, but no, they felt meaningful, especially Vivia's and Yakou's. I think the further along we went, the more meaningful it got, which is probably why they got Desiko's out of the way first, because he was easily the most just kind of like comical, you know? And it showed that Desiko had a bit of a brain on his shoulders as well, but you know, then Desiko got a Desahiko. Fubuki's was cute, and I enjoyed Halara's little mystery thing and just seeing how capable they always are. But Vivia's and Yakou were easily the best ones, and were a really good way to finish off this game. I'm glad that's the last thing I got from this game, because that's going to leave a very, very positive impression in my head about, I don't know, this experience as a whole. Because my overall experience with this game really was positive, you know? Like, I feel like this is like, I don't know, it feels like coming home in a lot of ways, you know? To play a Kodaka game that I'm just so excited about. And I don't know, I guess I was afraid that might be gone after Danganronpa seemingly had finally finished. So just glad to see that it's still something I can be excited about and share alongside you guys, you know, because you know, for whatever reason, maybe because I was one of the first people to tackle Danganronpa, but I've always kind of like whenever it comes to Danganronpa or anything sort of related to Kodaka's work, those always end up performing quite well on my channel, you know? And that just makes me really happy that people, you know, want to come and experience these games with me, because they really are some of my favorite shit, man. They really are. God damn. Fuck, dude. I really did love this game. This is definitely, I mean, I already knew this is definitely going to be one of my game of the years, but I think after actually some of that stuff, that actually, I might have even rating it higher than I initially was going to. Fuck, dude. What a great feeling this is. What a great game this was. I can't wait, honestly. I can't wait to see if we get more games in this series. And I think this game's ended up selling really well. Like, I think this game sold better than any of the Danganronpa games. Like, it sold like over 1 million units, I think, in just like a few months, which was really good. Danganronpa was always hella niche. I think the later ones did end up selling better, but I don't think any of them sold as well as this one did. And this one clearly had way more budget put into it as well. So this is really good. Like, I think that Kodaka will very likely get hired to do another game for this series, and also get probably a pretty decent sized budget like this one did. And I can't wait to see what he does with that game, you know? I want to see how he evolves this series, because the first one in any series is usually always like, it has some growing pains, right? It was the same with Danganronpa. And then the later games just like, they just get better, and then they get better, because you basically find your footing, and you know exactly what you want to do to be able to grow and evolve the series. So I really look forward to hopefully seeing where this Master Detective Archives series goes from here. Whether it's going to be with Yuma as like a protagonist, or Kurumi, or a completely new cast of characters, I can't wait. I truly can't wait. I'm also looking forward to seeing the project that Kodaka and Uchikoshi are working on together, which I think actually does also, I think, have artwork by Rui too, which is kind of cool. There was like 3 projects or something that was announced with those two together. Yeah, that's right. The other one was like, actually, there's quite a few of them. Yeah, there was actually 4 projects. One was the one with it already come out, like the something Death Club or whatever, which Then the one was with Raincode, which was Kanai Ward, and you see Yuma sort of staying there. Funny enough, this one was actually, I kind of forgot that this artwork didn't even make it obvious if it was like Rui art, you know? Oh, and then one of them was for the anime series, Akadama Drive. So there's still one more. And that 4th one is like the one with again, it is actually Rui artwork. It's got like this weird looking kid, and then like a sort of looking like a Maki looking person with a katana, this weird girl with a hat, some old man, a guy with a like skull in the back, and and a raccoon. There's a fucking raccoon there. Yeah, that's the game that Chikoshi and Kodaka are like teaming up on. I don't think we even know what it's called yet. It's actually kind of funny because I think that was actually the first piece of art they showed as part of this, like, these 4 different projects, and then hilariously enough, that ends up being the last project out of the 4 that we're going to see. Well, whenever we're gonna see it, and whatever the hell it's gonna be called, I am looking forward to it. But this won't be just Kodaka, this will be Kodaka and Uchikoshi. So, but that'll be interesting. I am interested to see what project that ends up looking like. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for joining me on another really fun and epic playthrough through another Kodaka game. If you all enjoyed this series, please do consider leaving a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And hey, if you haven't already, why not subscribe to become a Picky Penguin aboard the SSLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And you'll be notified of a brand new series, and we inevitably do come back around to, whatever the hell that team is working on. You can bet your biscuits that I will be fucking there when it's announced. But yes, that also means that sometime next week we'll be starting off with another brand new Let's Play. So look forward to that. Again, make sure you're subscribed so you get an update when that episode drops. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. And as always, Picky Penguins, till next time, stay classy.